Okay, folks, this is in its original packaging, and I've decided not to unpack it because I'd like to redonate it to an op shop, which is where I got it from. It would just be a pity to take this item out of its original packing. So okay, let's see what this is. It is an analog alarm clock. So yeah, it's one of those travel clocks that you get from like your local chemist, usually sold at chemists or baggage shops. And this is usually for a holiday. So we're just going to slide it around. So yeah, it comes complete with a battery, although you think the batteries probably wouldn't last that long. It's cheap and nasty ones. And I fucked it. It's totally black. It wasn't on where I was hoping it would be. So that's a black sheet, a wasted black toner. Nothing on there, nothing of the sort, nothing. That was a real letdown. Gonna try again. I don't know how that worked. Movement is difficult to control, especially at high magnification rates. And again, we've lost the clock. The clock is not there, but I do find this looks really nice. I think we can maybe work with that. Or maybe we could do another. We'll just do another one. But I seem to be having a lot of difficulty already with this one. And again, we've fucked it. It's almost, there's a little bit of colour there. But this looks really nice, even though it looks a bit minimalist. I'm going to try another one. This is like we're wasting lots of precious black toner while we're doing this. Maybe I'll have to just pause. Yeah, that looks interesting. It looks a bit boring. I do like, it's hard to know which one I like better. This looks nicer. It's got more colour in it, more interest in some ways, but this looks more mysterious. So I'm wondering which one we're going with. We're going to try another version of that. I'm really missing someone, folks. I'm missing a lost partner. His name is Luigi, and I really need to find him, and I'm trying to get these videos I do here onto the 6 o'clock news, and it's really proven to be really difficult to trying to get my stuff out there to compete with the usual items that you'll find. That looks interesting. I don't like the green. I didn't want the green because I turned it up the other way. That's the product label. I do like that it looks more interesting, and this for some reason has captured my feeling. I do think maybe we can reverse the colours to make less black, use less black, so we can maybe I don't know how big we're going to make it. but I'm really missing my partner, Luigi, and it's proven to be really difficult trying to locate him in all this. So I'm trying my best to produce the best videos that I can. I really need to find where he is, otherwise I'll get really lost and despondent, and it really hurts to be away from someone you really love and cherish. And people seem to have devalued love, even though they talk about it, and it's all talk and no action, and it's really, there's no real interest in it. Oh sure, you got TV shows that have hooked into the word love when they're talking shows like Married at First Sight or Farmer Wants a Wife, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I'm not going to mention TV channels here. It's none of my business to do that, but basically just your common TV shows that you might get from whatever channel they come from. I don't care. I don't like any of them, and I don't respect the way that they treat love with such contempt, such they look shit house. But basically I just hate the way the TV world has made love to become more to do with hatred and lust. It's all about lust and hatred and backstabbing and all that sort of stuff. It's nothing about love. There is no love in a TV show. It's not love. It's nowhere near what love is. People on TV don't know the meaning of love. They just know how to make a lot of money off gullible and often vulnerable people. And it's not fair that they do that. It isn't. It's not fair. It's cruel. It's fucking cruel. It really is fucking contemptuous that TV channels do that. Just like any money-making machinery. It's all about chewing up what's good and spitting it out in favour of fucking profit. And it's not acceptable, folks. It's not fucking acceptable. But no, they do it. They like it. It's greedy, and it pays. And they somehow manage to get away with hurting people with their fucking shit. They don't care. They couldn't give a flying fuck about you or I or anyone. Just themselves. They're selfish. They're piggish. They're fucktards who don't give a rat's poo about what's happening to the people, the contestants, the viewers. You know, especially the contestants. Some of these contestants have ended up with mental health problems because of these stupid shows, these reality TV shows as they are so known as. They've been made mentally sick, fucking sick, folks, because of this. And it's just not acceptable. It's not acceptable, folks. Not fucking allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be fucking legal to use people like that, to use them as pawns. You know, who cares about this shitty TV shit? No, honestly, it's fucked. They don't care. Yeah, that looks better. That's right in the corner where I want it. But I don't know if I like the dot matrix look. I think this version's a little bit more, it's not as dark, but it's a bit nicer. I'm just wondering how else we're going to do this. But I really miss my partner, Luigi. And it's really doing my head in that I can't find him. that I can't locate where my partner is. It really hurts to be away from him, and I'm trying my best. Now I think we're going to go back to positive mode. I don't know if this is really as good as I was hoping it would be, but I'm trying my best, folks. But I really miss my partner Luigi, and I need to find where he is. So I'm trying to get this stuff on the TV news anyway, however hard. And this looks a lot better. This is actually good. I was right, the positive mode was better. I just had to conserve black toner, because we will run low on that soon, and then we'll end up running out. So, but I'm really missing him, and I need to find where he is. I need some, because the news channels just broadcast typically death, disease, disaster, destruction. They like to put on murders and stabbings and house fires and car crashes and shark attacks, which to me, shark attack is so old-fashioned and so overused. It goes beyond just being a cliche. I call it cheesy. It's cheesy, really corny, like really cheesy. That's the good word for it, and they still play it. It's just ridiculous what they put, what passes as news. And then of course, you get overseas stuff. You get like a lot of imported materials like car crashes and blizzards and probably not so many blizzards, but yeah, you do get blizzards, and you get mass shootings, you get all sorts of shit going on, and it's just really not necessary. And this is homegrown material that these people are passing up on, and it just seems such a waste that I try my best to present what I do as best as I can to make it into something worth it, and I don't get any fucking reward, and I'm just really getting angry and anxious. I'm getting fucking anxious because I need to be with my partner Luigi, otherwise the anxiety and depression are going to do me in. I'm not going to kill myself, but I'm going to be very upset, very anxious. My life will be just an emotional roller coaster ride. Now that looks a bit minimalist, but I think that looks really quite nice. I think now we can call it quits.